So today, for any traders, whether you do indices, whether you do crypto, whether you do forex, this applies to you. We're talking about BOS, break of structure, people. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you what it's about, how to identify it, how to incorporate it with whatever you're doing, and what not to do. I think that's the most important, but we save the best for last. So other than that, let's get into the video. Okay, Exotic fam. So what is break of structure? Now, it's usually like when a candlestick breaks its previous high versus its previous low. Now, I can drop a little diagram to make that make a little more sense to you guys real quick. Okay, so let's map this out now. So let's see. Let's grab the box, and so we have one break of structure right here, and we can see that through that our sell candlestick put pressure all the way through, orders were filled, and through that we came back up, recollected, and market continued to push down. We broke our previous key level, and that can indicate a market shift, a trend line shift in this. We can kind of call this, sorry about that, but let's get into this now. So I went ahead and mapped out all these break of structures. We have one right here, we have one right here, we have one right here, we also have one right here, we have, oh, that was it. But yeah, on just this chart alone, four break of structures that you could have used to potentially catch a trade or potentially catch profits. Looking at break of structure. Alright, we want to look at how we can identify it, and honestly, on a real chart, it's not that hard. As you can see, I got all these points plotted out, and I did that in a matter of seconds. So let's go ahead and remove this, and let's go to the one of them that I put down. Let's move this out the way. So looking at this, we can see we can say this high right here, we had a break of structure right here. Now this break of structure, we're in a, let's see, we have a high, low. So we were in a downtrend, but as soon as we broke this structure, this key zone right here, we had an inverse of the trend, and market proceeded upwards in this boom buy, in a huge buy. So, I wouldn't say huge, but in a buy, it propped up in a buy. So when you're looking at this, you don't want to look at stuff that's like, Okay, I don't think any of you guys are actually gonna do that. I hope not. Honestly, I hope not. But getting back to it, let's find another one real quick. I forgot where I put them. Never mind. So right here, this is one of them. We have our higher high right here, our highest high. And right here, we broke that zone, proceeded high, but this is a false breakout. Now, all these BOSs, this is why you can't just put your position in and feel like, hey, I'm good, just buy if it's breaking over on the top, or sell if it's breaking beneath. You can't do that. You just can't. Like right here, for example, you would have had some people that said, oh, hey, this is a break of structure. I want to take a buy. No. This was a short spurt of a buy where we had a sweep, and we're coming down underneath back into this key zone. This is a false breakout and a good example of one. Now, that's what you don't want to see, and that's what you do want to see. All right, guys. So let's look at how we can incorporate. All right. I'm getting tired of looking at this chart. Let's go to my all-time favorite, the favorite, AUDJPY. Featured. That's why we like it, people. This is the volatility I need. All right, let's take a look. Oh, hold up. No way. And that's a liquidity sweep right there. Okay, so check this out. Let's see. We'll put our BOS right here, and it's insane because. So the way you can incorporate this in the trades, like if we come back over here, okay, we see a couple. So we could say This one right here, false breakout. This right here, once again, a false breakout. Now, that's why you gotta watch out and you just, can't put your positions. But this one right here, we have confirmation afterwards with preceding continuation of a bearish sell. And we have immense bearish pressure just breaking through this BOS. That is a break of structure if I've seen one. And it recollects just a bit, because it's always do. Recollects just a bit right here. Sniper entry, sniper entry, bro. Like that would be it. That's a good trade. What is that ratio? That's a 4 ratio. That's a 4.11 ratio. That's insane. But you guys can find these on the charts yourself, and you can look at them and you can say, hey, okay, this has a lot of pressure. It looks like it's in a continuation. We're in a downtrend. I'm gonna go ahead and go with that break of structure. Now over here we can see it's a little choppy, just a little, but we can find a different example in this chart. I know they have some. Okay, let's see. We have a break of structure right here, but it was a false breakout, so we're not looking for a false breakout now. We're looking for something good, something good. You know what? I said forget it, and let's just go to a different chart entirely. Something we haven't seen. Let's do USD/CHF. We like that too. We like that. Boom. Okay, let's take a look. Right here, you can see we have something. Let's move this out the way. We can see we have something. And we had a break of structure with this cell right here, but it would appear market recorrected once again, breaking this structure right here up to this zone, and we got a huge rejection, and that just shattered all the way down to here. Now if we can find just one more, I would be satisfied. Just one more. Okay, right here, this break of structure. All right, we see we have immense bullish pressure already on the go. We're on a bull run right now, and it just shattered what was here. This is a big piece of break of structure, because just like the other one I showed you guys, it's huge pressure. So I would like to say, if there are enough confirmations that the market, if all of your techniques say, hey, we're gonna go up, hey, it's gonna go up, then I would just honestly recommend, no way. I would honestly recommend that you go with your intuition and you go with your trading strategy. Never derive. Please, don't do that. That's how you lose money. But let's get on to the final point. Finally, what not to do. Don't do what I did earlier. Don't do what this was right here. Don't be that guy. Don't say, hey, break a structure. Hey guys, bye. No, don't. Thank you.